エメラルドブルー宝石みたいに光ってる流れ星を見上げていたあの夜も
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Tales of Yuansu, episode 38. 38. Glad everybody was able to join today. Minus Spio. Job change. Unfortunate, but I forgive him. It's okay.
I'm still hurt.
Today, I'm just going to kind of hop right into, and we are technically 29 minutes past, 30 minutes past. I'm just going to hop right into recap. And, well, like last session was a short session too. It was only like barely 2 hours with, talking at the end and stuff. So, but really what it was, the party kind of assembling at the boat, Adder and Bao getting some exhaustion from their mile-long swim. A feat.
Hey, people do it, man. People do
Yeah. It's incredible that you guys didn't get exhausted before you got to that point. So props, But
being incredible is something that Bao is accustomed to. So
something I don't normally do. Adder, caught another vision of where his swords were, as you guys realize you're kind of surrounded by some pieces of the shipwreck from the day before. Obviously not much because of drift and stuff, but he just let himself tumble into the depths, and kind of what was Adder's like feelings on that? What was his pride? What was he thinking?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking that he knew that this was near or right on top of the crash site. So I think he was trying to like call out to them to see if they would return to him. And I think I remember saying something about like trying to feel in the water, feel a connection. And he could just kind of sense where they was. And I think he just thought, of course they are. Of course they're down there. And just let himself start sinking to see if he could see them.
And with the help of Israfil and Bow, with the anchor and what is it? Israfil's wearing plate, right? With the help of an anchor and plate,
No,
you
yeah,
guys were able to.
it's chain because I remember asking. I'm like, oh my god, is he wearing plate? He's about to
Oh,
dive into the ocean.
okay.
Like, oh god. Let's see how
I
much.
remember off
Let's see
the
how much fun the DM wants to have with that.
still heavy and still added to the plummet to the bottom of the ocean. But
That was a big fan. Thank you, by the way. That was a big fantasy fulfillment for me. To be a big giant himbo just using an anchor as a weapon. That was great. I love that. Thank you.
you know,
Cool.
problemo.
Yeah, cool.
Um,
And I got to bonk some heads together.
mhm.
It's been on
When
the
you
shelf
guys
for
got
like 2 years.
down there, Israfil had what was the name of the spell? Not, I wanted to say detect magic, but I know it's not it. It was a locate spell, locate object. So he was able to kind of magically see the location of the weapons as he dove in and kind of guided the party there. And as you get down there, the skeletal foot that Adder saw on the vision twice was actually the skeletal uh, frost giant and 2 skeletal ogres, which actually you guys made pretty quick work of. And you guys made it down and up in later after I did the math, it was 56 seconds. So also with some assistance from Wu, as
That's me.
we had some divine intervention. What's the propulsion slingshotting the party out of the ocean as the the Western Valkyrie.
Oh yeah, we a Valkyrie. Wu
Fighting a
called
dragon.
forth. Yeah, Wu called forth the attention of his patron Etma, who thought it was totally rad what we were doing and was like, "Oh hell yeah, dude, thanks for letting me." You know that is cool thing to see. And a Valkyrie was like, "Hell yeah, let." I also think it's cool, right? And then rode a dragon like a skateboard out of the sky.
And it brought back a memory of Etma and um the time of the unknown and trying to get his family halberd, the Sky Scorcher, back. You know, really he was like happy and almost brought a tear to his eye. How much joy was in his heart.
Who has that effect on people? Don't worry.
Yeah. Um,
Very, very emotionally moving guy.
and as the rest of the group kind of lofts into the boat, Adder, your arm begins to start seizing up again, and Bow, your calf, you see just every muscle fiber as it begins to wave in a cramp. That's where we're gonna start off.
And we're in the boat.
Yeah, you guys are in the boat. You're just, softly let down from a celestial being. And yeah, you're here.
I think Adder still has his swords drawn, like he just got back, and he drops Cole and like Nosferatu hands like cramping up on him. You see it just curling like, oh gosh.
Oh, holy crap, guys! Oh my gift, dude! And then you were like, and then there was like the thing And who is that on the dragon? Oh, and you were like, and I was like, blah. And then, and I think Bao is like recounting the story like an excited 12-year-old coming back from their like a party where they without their parents, like a birthday party at a roller skating rink with like roller blades. And you know, and they let you ride bikes sometimes, you know. And he's like, oh, and then there was like, oh, and then we were like, yes, and then like, oh, yeah, and you did the thing. And then remember, like, you were like, whoosh, and then you had two swords, and it was like, ah, and then like, and you were up here, and then I threw you. And then those guys were like, hey, I'm gonna go over there. And I was like, you better not. And I took their heads, and I smashed them together. Do you see? Do you see? I was like, boom. What happened up here? Yes,
He's gonna look at that Faye.
It was crazy.
Say my name.
Yep, I said I'm looking at you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna shake my head just to think that I was about to jump in to check on him. And I'll just go sit down near the front of the boat.
Where's Bao at in relation to like where Adam is? Are we right beside him?
How big is the boat? Can we not
It's just a little.
like a dinghy?
Yeah, I think it was a dinghy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in Bao is in relation to everyone touching them.
Well, we can make sure
You're not on
Val
purpose.
stays in the middle since
Yeah.
we don't need to topple.
Yeah, you don't need a second capsizing.
No.
2 days,
Excited
2 days in a row.
storytelling. Yeah, Bao's excited storytelling. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. The boat is rocking. Okay. Bao will tuck his elbows in weird.
Tell him to
As
stick.
Adder,
Don't move.
yeah. Okay.
Hold your breath till we get in town.
Bao will like tuck his elbows in all weird and try to just use like to help to row the boat for you guys back, but trying not to rock the boat or bump anybody.
I think Adder said. Oh, sorry.
Very good. Go ahead.
No, Adder sits like. So Bao, Adder's got the one hand cramp. Takes his other hand and like places the other sword on the ground and like is physically with the other hand trying to like straighten out and pull the one that's cramping up. He sits down beside Bao, kind of leans his head back, and he just says, "Yes, that was way too crazy, way too crazy," and that's it.
If you, I'll nudge Wu and Faye, and I'll kind of whisper to them, look, first time you've ever seen Israfil smiling. He liked it.
I've seen him smile. Just get a few beers in him, he'll smile a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he was smiling his ass off having to take care of Wu.
Oh, I don't remember that. I remember
Yeah.
the first time we had a beer fest.
Just a couple beers.
Okay,
Woo the lightweight.
so
Can't hear
back
you,
to
Evan.
town, I'm guessing.
Said woo the lightweight. Just a couple beers.
First of all, we're 1 for 1 right now. Okay, first it was Israfil who was the lightweight, and then I was the lightweight. So
It's
even
true.
match. All right. I know it was like 20 episodes ago, but
You guys did
Yeah,
finish a
that's-
bottle on the last one, actually.
yeah,
So
we did.
where is is it that we are going back to town? Yes.
Unless you want to go fight more enemies on the bottom of the ocean.
Yay, brother, do not tempt me.
Somebody that's got a terrible Charlie horse, you sound just fine.
I will absolutely. Hey, it's just a leg. It is. This thing could not stop me.
It looks like there's like you see the striations waving so rapidly, Woo, as you like say that. It looks like there's like things crawling under his skin from how bad it's cramping.
Insight check?
No, well, oh yeah. I'll say this: Bao looks like he notices it, and it doesn't. It's not that it hurts him less than it would hurt anybody else. He's just comfortable with it. Like he's accustomed to pushing his body to the point of revolting against him, and then being kind of in control and the master of it, which might be why he can grow. He can, have it grow in size when he rages.
More pain, got it.
Well, it's there, right? Yeah, it hurts like hell. Very bad. But I have to use it, or else we won't get the town, so.
What's Adder look like? As his whole like left arm is.
Yeah, like I said,
Better asleep.
he's got his other arm, and he's trying to like straighten it out. You know, like how when something cramps up, you're trying to like straighten it out. He's having a hard time with it, and finally he just kind of gives up on it and just like leans back against the side of the ship and just puts his head back.
See like the snot bubble that blows up, goes back down.
Me too, brother. Me too. I am tired. I don't know about you. I need something to eat.
You guys head back to town then?
Yes. And if maybe celebrate. Let's get good lunch on Bao.
Before I forget,
When he says, when Bao says needs something to eat, Adder, you said I do remember all of that period, right? I still can see it in patches.
Yeah, it was like an outer body kind of situation.
Right. So Adder does get the strength enough to kind of pop up and say, "Oh, my cooking supplies." No, I'm just kidding.
Very
while
good.
we're on the way back, Woo's gonna say a silent prayer, thanking Atma for his divine intervention. For flavor text and make sure that Atma's happy and doesn't no, I thanked him.
Val's gonna hold a fart the entire time.
Wow, that is so thoughtful.
Because you're his friends.
Wow, that's
Yeah, but we don't know you're holding a fart. Are you telling us? Is Bao gonna say, "Hey guys, I just want you to know I'm holding a fart right now"?
I
inside
think
joke.
that
I hear your accent. Sorry.
I think that if you I know it's fun. I think that if you ask about if he's holding a fart, it's like 50-50.
Any desire. Woo's just sitting Woo's sitting at like the helm, his arms are folded, his head's low, and he's got his eyes closed, just trying to concentrate so that he can get away from all of this water. He's tired of being in the ocean.
Yeah.
I'll row faster then.
You feel warmth and like it's like keeping you from getting wet from the oars splashing.
Even though it's already wet from the Valkyrie when you dropped them off. I didn't forget. When I
Well,
was
no,
wearing a poncho and you're like, "Oh no, it doesn't matter. You're still wet."
But your prayer of thanks warms you. That's what I'm saying.
Thanks. Don't worry. I'll be talking to Emma later about the Valkyrie splashing me.
Yeah, I'll be reporting you to Etmo later. To HR.
Yeah.
It's the whole situation where I'm like, oh, let me go get the manager for you, and then I just walk back. Oh, how can I help you?
Oh, you want to talk to the manager? Turn around, just turn in a circle.
Yeah.
I am the manager.
Wait, so the Valkyrie's Etma? Is that what you're alluding to?
We're all Etma.
We are Etma. Just
Oh,
kidding.
wow. We're all
That'd be
siblings. Neat.
that'd be
I feel
creepy.
like Etma feels like the kind of god where he's like, no, I'm Etma and nobody else. Like, I rock, dude. Like, I do
Oh,
all these things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
But wait, if Etma was a symbiote, that explains why I'm trying to convert everybody.
Hive mind.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Remember that drink you had, Israfel?
All right. Probably about 40 minutes pass as you row back.
When Bao gets out, I jump out of the boat early, and once I'm under the water, a lot of bubbles.
You have a leg that's cramped. How are you swimming?
Yeah, well,
I mean, I guess you
I
could
have to
breaststroke.
fart, so I'm not. No, once about waist high in the water, Bao jumps out to push the boat in. and a
Well,
lot of
you
bubbles.
guys have a dock to go to.
Oh, dang it!
But
Gonna have to air it
I was
out,
out here
dude.
prairie dogging, bro.
You know, scientifically speaking, the gas inside you actually, like if you don't let the fart out, it actually comes out as you exhale. So, just a little fun fact for everybody watching the stream and in here. Look it up if you don't believe me.
I knew it.
You do
I told my wife that when she gets mad at me for not holding my farts.
It's true.
Knew it.
She does not like them.
It can't be that simple. It's not that simple. I know. Anyway, it's not that simple.
As you guys pull in, bandana guy's there.
The one
Who the hell's
that
bandana guy?
was upset with Faye.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We
walk-
weren't there. Bao and
I'm
Adder weren't
gonna
there.
walk right behind Wu and stay close to him.
He's like,
supposed to give him the keys to the boat. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you took the responsibility away from me, remember?
yeah, but he didn't give me any key. It's not like.
No,
Yeah.
he just gave us
Okay, I was just making sure
the
because
okay. Yeah, we didn't have a motor. That'd been nice.
honestly, Wu's just gonna kind of wave at him and keep walking.
done with the ship for the day.
Yep, she's a beaut. Appreciate it. We got our friends, and
You should hold still until we finish turn-in inspection.
oh right.
I think about
I
that
did
time,
read that.
Bao. I think about that time, Bao like comes like the like lifting up and like the the dock like creaking. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now like lift Adder up like with one arm onto. There you go, buddy. Okay. Hey, Woo. What do I do with yours?
With mine,
So,
With the oars?
mine,
You leave them in
or
boat?
yours?
or
I don't-
one
Yours.
check,
Mine
or
The
two
piados.
don't understand.
The
check.
piados. The piado.
Oh,
Piado.
sorry, you're.
Am
Got
I
it.
saying piado?
Yes,
is this
paddle,
right?
got it. Yeah, no,
Yes,
it's
okay.
perfect. Thank you. You can put it back in the boat. They gotta look at it.
Okay. Look at the boat.
Yes, put them in the boat, please.
Anchor. Wait,
Oh yes. This here. Wait, I didn't leave the anchor, did I?
oh no, it wasn't stated.
You know what? I feel like I left it buried inside the head. I didn't swim up with it, that's for dang sure.
Yeah.
Yes, this is my bed. I had to take anchor to bottom of ocean to fight giant monsters. I'm so sorry about this.
Woo's gonna pull out a little bulging sack of coin because that's what the description of it is.
Oh, okay.
I just thought it was funny. It says bulging sack of coin. and gems.
Yeah, you thought it was funny because it said bulging sack.
Yeah. Thank you.
The other parts weren't funny. That was the funny
Just
part.
the bulging. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, bulging sack part.
Oh.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
And he's gonna kind of like open it and kind of like ruffle through it to make all the change and the gems clashing together sound to kind of like entice the bandana guy and be like, I'm not sure what happened to that anchor.
Yeah, I left it down there. Don't you remember? Woo?
Well, I
can't
mean,
understand.
it's only cost for replacement. It's not. Just
It was
just
lifesaver.
just 1 gold.
Okay, who's gonna tie his bulging sack of coin and gems and put it back in his robe pocket and pull out a gold coin?
Wait. Yeah, please, allow me. I'll pull out. I'll reach into my wet shorts, and I'll pull the entire pocket inside out, and start. It's that thing where it gets folded up inside, like the little nook of the. Wait. Yeah.
Some seaweed. You go like, yeah, look, and it's just a piece of seaweed. You're like, oh wait, not this one.
Hold on. Yeah. Ugh. Look at the little guy here. Hang on. He hangs on so good. How'd you get in pocket? I'll throw a crab off my little finger. 1 coin. This is the golden one, yes?
Yes.
Yes. I don't
don't
know
know.
if it was or not. I'm from a bartering community.
Check. Bolin. He looks at the rope used to tie off to the dock. Check. Alright. Looks clear. And then he kind of, like, feel free to use my services next time.
Oh, yes, of course. We will leave you a great review on firenationreviews.com.
Much appreciated.
Anytime. But before we leave, I don't suppose you know where we can get some bananas by any chance?
Let's check the market.
Ah, right, the market. Why didn't I think of that? I was just hoping that maybe you would have happened to have some bananas in your lunchbox. 2, preferably.
Not today.
We're trying to steal the man's food.
Stealing, I was gonna.
Weird.
He said, he said bananas. I thought he said bandana.
No,
Bandana.
N-A-N-A-S.
Oh, you wanna join the club?
Bandana Man Bananas.
You know, I
No,
think it's a
bananas.
good look. I think it's a good look that'll never go out of style. To be honest with you, don't know what kind of reviews you normally get.
What kind does he wear?
What
His
are we talking about if we're gonna talk about, like, is it, so it's bandana club, but like what are your functions? How often do you meet?
Does he wear
What
it-
are the
does he
entry
wear-
fees?
Does he wear the bandana fully over his head like this, or just like in the band around?
Yeah, no, it's like Buccaneer style. It's like the whole skull cap
Rock and roll,
almost.
dude,
Yeah.
Rock and roll. Yeah.
Mhm.
I like this guy.
It reminds me. Well, never mind.
I hope he goes and gets his ear pierced with a single golden ring after this.
He does have a gold tooth.
Oh, dude, that's so cool.
Probably fake though. Just looking at his clothes, it's probably fake though.
Yeah, his whole rental service is a single dinghy.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Are you gonna audit this fucker? Are you gonna audit him now?
No. Trying to get you guys some potassium to clear up your.
Let's
leg
go to the
cramps.
market. This sounds like a great place. Let's have market day episode.
Are you, well, Bao, you're obviously capable of walking, and Moo's gonna turn to Adder. Are you good to walk, or can you slither?
Really, it's just the one arm that's bothering me so bad.
Oh right,
It
yep.
lo-
Sorry, you have the arm thing, not the leg thing. Got it.
Yeah. Either if you should really like tough through that. If we were in wilderness, you would be dead. Eaten probably.
Adder just looks at Bao and realizes that he can't argue with that. So it's just kind of like, huh, you're right.
Yeah,
And
cannot
he
show
tries,
the weakness.
he attempts to tough it out.
Yeah, it hurts real. I think Bao's just giving like camaraderie style things. Like he hurts like hell. Let me tell you, right? Am I right?
I just can't get it to straighten out.
Yeah, you have to use other one compensate. You know?
So you don't want to go to the marketplace then?
No, no. Let's go. Let's go. I want to go to market.
Okay. Well, if you'd like to follow me, or God, sorry, I just saw the Discord message. Back in character.
Oh, I didn't.
um,
Oh
Dang it.
God.
Casey
That
went,
I was about to, yeah, I was about to go in there. I was about to, that was about to be a thing I was about to bring up.
yeah. So who's gonna lead the group to the marketplace?
All right.
Assuming
So
Israel probably knows
like,
too.
so marketplace.
I'm just gonna start
You know.
walking that way. Just
Do you
looking
think-
around at shops.
Yeah, do you think maybe they sell apples here, or maybe fresh foods here sometimes? Is it the market day where they also were? So, which shops are open on this market day?
That's great questions. All of them are absolutely great questions. So their market's open pretty much all day. There's even a night market on specific
Wait.
days. I can't remember which ones. I'd have to. Israel, do you know by any chance?
Like,
You
like
look like you shop at the
festival?
night market. No, not festival. It's a market.
Like, wait, hold on. But then there's like sell trinket and maybe some like flatbreads, you know?
Most of the bread is in the shape of like the Etma's halberd, so it's more three-dimensional, not very flat. And some people are really
This-
good at making it sharp, so you got to be careful.
Your baker is very, you know, heavy. The baker is very good at making this.
Some of them. By the way,
Oh, you have
I
more
can't
than
see
one
anything.
baker?
Gotta put my
Wait,
cursor on the map.
there's more than one baker in market.
Yeah, there's multiple markets. Everyone comes to the market, and different families and households they sell different items. Sometimes the same, sometimes different.
Yeah. Hold on. No, market's like 7 people every other day, you know, and then like I come from a small village. You saying there's maybe like 10 people?
More
I
than
guess. Are we close to the market? Because I'm walking ahead of them.
Yeah, you guys are walking just for a few minutes, and you make it there.
I think I'm gonna turn around and tell Bao, listen, I can see it. There's tons of food. You'll be all right.
Like restaurant, yes.
Yeah, and it's approaching late afternoon, and
So
it's kind
Bao's
of people are
idea-
bustling around. There's stands with trinkets and like almost like like antique kiosks that you would see like in modern day like farmers markets. There's people with like their handcrafted noodle on string necklaces, whatever. There's
well,
fruit
Bao's
stands.
idea-
There's meat stands. It's
Bao's idea of a market's like 7 or 8 people.
Yeah.
And then there was the festival that he saw, which was a little different because it was a festival. This is the everyday market in this city. How is it different than my idea of what a market is of just like 7 or 8 stalls? You said
Probably
there's
20 to
stands
30
how
people.
many?
Yeah. probably
How many-
at least 10 times as many vendors. There's people from, so this is a port city, so there's
Yeah.
people like with like a banner from the other countries. You know, their stall is blue, the stall is green, mainly red.
How many stalls?
Hella.
yeah, hella.
stalls.
Like blocks and blocks is more than
Hella. Whatever
Yeah.
the definition of hella is.
Yeah.
that.
Think of
Yeah,
it like an Indian
that-
spice
You
market.
can't even, there's so many you can't see them all just by looking down the road as you guys turn the corner to the like market street.
The picture paints a million.
So good.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
picture's perfect.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. I shouldn't have asked.
I wasn't on there. I wasn't on the Foundry either.
Took it a minute to load for us.
I had to uncheck after Wu said they couldn't see it. I had to uncheck a box, and you should be able to see it. Hmm.
Should warn you guys though, the fruit and the delicacies that you may be used to in other countries might be a little hot here. So if you don't like spices, good time to adjust your taste buds.
Boy, Bow, here you go. Like all the crazy foods.
You know, we should take them to the King of Flame ramen shop.
Ah, my favorite. Good choice. But we need to get these men some potassium.
Some sodium wouldn't help. It wouldn't hurt either.
Wouldn't help. Actually, I think they had a banana ramen dish that was actually pretty good. I know it sounds weird, but
Sounds
You're
interesting.
torturing Bal. This is torture. Bal knows it. First time, has never experienced torture before, but this must be it.
not your leg
Stop
that's
it.
cramping.
No.
I can literally see the striations in your muscle.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it hurts. Give Bal food now. For the love of God.
Okay,
We have
well,
not eaten in hours.
Israfil, since you recommended it, why don't you lead the way?
We'll head down about 10 stalls and turn to the left. There's this nice, beautiful ramen shop decorated in red and gold.
Is this one it? No? Okay, what is this the banana ramen? No? Okay.
All these scents are hitting Bao's nose.
I'm
Like
just
just
walking
all
past all
new, and it smells so good everywhere
Oh
you
god,
step.
are those buns? Those look like steam buns. Oh god.
Unrelated, did you ever let out that gas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go in the
I'd be
ramen.
like, this is a
Perfect
great
place
time
to
to
do
do
it.
it. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you can set that up
We're
pretty
not-
good.
You do not shit in the kitchen. This is rule. Grandmother will crack your knuckles.
I envisioned Bao walking around with us like a kid in a toy store, looking at all the stuff as we're walking around.
And also think of if you know the first time that you went to a place that had not only everything that you knew that you liked, but multiple versions of that and things that you never even knew that existed that you could like, and just the first time in a big city that wasn't like the last time we were in the big city. It was like a fight and then a run and then just get out of there. But this is special. You say woo every day like this?
You bet. And if you convert to Etma and follow his preachings and wisdoms, this could all be yours.
Oh, wait, I cannot have this food if I have my own personal beliefs that I've subscribed to and used to drive me as person, but have to compromise my own values and then change them to ones that this society wants me to have?
I wouldn't say
No,
this
but I'm
society per se.
But I'm so hungry.
No, you can still eat. It's just you get discounts.
Oh, I'll pay full price. These people work very hard for what they have done. I will gladly pay.
As you guys open the door, as you walk up the steps, this is like an actual. This isn't just like a stall. This is like a restaurant essentially. And you open the door, you hear the bell, ding off the top of the door, and
What a cool idea! Bell in the door. That is very cool.
woman comes, kind of rushing up. Oh, please have a seat wherever you like. And you look around to like the left. It's pretty full. There's a couple open tables, one like to the left of the side of the like open for like lobby, and one over to the right. It's about 10 to 12 tables total.
Is there a
Wait,
place
you gotta
that-
take your shoes off first.
Oh, nobody wants this.
No, there's when you walk in, there's like you see a bunch of people's shoes,
Yeah.
and then you see like another cabinet full of like house slippers, but they're really nice. Like they're red and adorned with gold, like they're lined with gold, like actual gold, because this place is popping, like the best ramen spot in town.
Oh, this would be a terrible place to run into some like really rich ne'er-do-wells with power.
We gotta remember Adder and
Like
Bao just
warlords.
got out of the water with wet, probably boots, feet. Ooh.
Israfel's
Walking
been
for,
wearing
like,
his
40
armor.
minutes. Or we were rowing for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, they're probably dry by now.
Yeah. Hook us up. Yeah, hook us
Yeah.
up with the prestidigitation, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna. Woo, are you still wet from all that?
No, not even a little bit.
He was dried by his deity.
Okay.
Yeah. The glory of Emma.
I'll say I am. And I take my and I like shuffle over to where and I
Yeah.
Yeah.
kick my
I can do the prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation?
Good job.
Prestidigitation?
Mama Woes. Let's
I had
go.
to think about that for a minute, and I'll dry them up. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's handy.
Oh, that's a bad cramp. Just
Uh,
telling you.
Oh,
That's a holler cramp.
I'm trying to be like Bao.
As you guys pick up like your sandals, they're like in sizes, so you can grab your size. You get the fresh scent of cinnamon as you grab them.
I mean, they have any? They have
Or
some
the
that
shoe.
fit Bow's feet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No, I love that they keep these warm in here.
Ooh,
Whoa, this is.
that's nice.
Do you eat the shoes?
I would
No.
recommend it. Their food is way better than the shoes could
Okay.
ever be.
Okay,
We
just
gotta get this
come on.
guy some food.
I just have many questions. Well, they smell like cinnamon,
You're right.
Just double check it.
And,
I think I see a table over here for us. Let's head in.
I'm gonna ask one of the waiters or waitresses to bring an extra napkin or hand towel or whatever we use to. Do they use fine cloths there for like napkins? I take it.
kind of like a standard, like a normal restaurant, tablecloth.
Bring me a couple extra.
She kind of like nods from like the back by the behind the like main counter. As you guys kind of take your seat, the woman that told you to find a place comes over. Hi, welcome to Dragon's Delight. My name's Sue. Happy to have you.
I think so. Hold on, we're gonna pause here for a second because all of your names for the Fire Nation people so far have been like puns off of mine, but we have yet to get something like Israfil anywhere. I'm feeling attacked right now.
Israfil's from
Lu.
Another plane of
Wu,
existence.
Su.
I can't help that
That's just
That
her
Her
name.
name is
dude.
Chinese names are like that. It's not my
Wow,
fault.
Paranoid much? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
guy.
I said I felt
Wow.
attacked.
Wow, dude, chill, bro. Chill. Just coincidental.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
Um,
Continue.
Well, I mean, she can serve you if you want.
Please ignore my friend. He's just being rude.
That was out of character.
That'd be crazy if it wasn't.
Pause, like
He-
pause the game, hit the start button or whatever that
Like,
button is nowadays that you kids play.
Fucking
Uh,
Wu just grabs this lady, like starts having a paranoid freak out on her.
I said pause, sir. I don't know what you mean.
Why are you yelling pause in this lady's face? Let her go.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
She's
Um,
crying. Leave her alone.
How can I help you guys?
Well, Sue,
She hands out menus to all of you.
on me, we'll do the spicy dragon tonkatsu for everyone. Level 10.
Ah man,
It's crowd favorite.
Wu's eyes definitely went wide, but then kind of smiles as he knows what's
Yeah.
coming.
Is this the is Israfil? Is this the amount? Is this one serving for Israfil?
Actually, good point. Bring him 2 extra bowls. So it'll
Yes.
be, let's see, that'll be 7 total.
And
That is a
no,
great. Oh,
I don't want hot.
Oh, no hot.
Ice
oh,
Jack.
the white friend in the
Yeah,
Indian restaurant.
I-
She just kind of gives like that like, you know, like, no spicy for you.
It's like, well, if I walk into a Mexican restaurant and I order spicy food, they're gonna give me white people spicy. You know, they already know. They already know.
Yep.
Same thing at an Indian restaurant.
Not at this restaurant. If you want that, you gotta go to the one across the street.
It's kind of like the
Yeah.
equivalent of going into a nice Chinese place and they give you chopsticks and you ask for a fork and they're like,
Or they
Okay.
give you a fork and you have to ask for chopsticks. They
That
just
happens
start
more
out by
often.
handing you a fork and a spoon.
that happens a lot. Yeah.
I am a
Um,
cold person for sure.
Any sake?
Yes, please, yes. Oh, for the love of God.
Wu's gonna turn to Israfil. Very slowly too, like
Yes, 2 bottles. Did you guys want any?
I just drop a small coin purse on the table. Yes, definitely. Locking eyes with Wu.
Wu's
How
gonna
much
stick
are
his
you-
fist on the table?
How much are you dropping?
There's no glory.
I'll say it's a. What? Well, let's see. The price of sake, probably what, like 5 silver each for like the smaller little ones.
Yeah, I'd say if you did the like personal bottle ones or whatever, that, you know, like the little personal bottles of soju or whatever too. Yeah, probably
So,
that's about right.
It's soju or sake? Those are 2 different cultures.
Well, but the way they make their bottles are the same,
yeah,
from what I've seen.
Anyways,
Yeah.
It's a fantasy world. It's a fantasy world, so it's this culture.
But,
A
yeah,
fantasy.
so we'll say it's like 4 gold. So like 2 bottles each, one for me, one for Wu.
Thank you.
Do you?
You guys want anything to drink? She
What's-
looks over at
okay.
Adder and Faye.
I'll just ask for water at the time. Somebody's got to stay sober around here.
But the meals will be on me this time.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure you'd be
Thank
able to this? I'm very hungry.
Well, this first batch is on me. Anything after that. is,
Okay. Okay. What is this? I have question. Stu, what is this? If it is. Is this different than the ramen? From the ramen?
Oh, that one is spicy pork on a pallet of noodles.
Yes, okay. What the, I'll point, like, you know how in the front of the menu there's like the smaller dishes?
Mhm.
Like, you know, like the appetizer or whatever. Yes, these are, these all look good. Can I have one of each?
Okay. One of
Did
each.
you guys want some? Maybe, hold on, did you want some too?
I think I'm okay.
No, that's okay, Val. You can have it.
Okay.
I did get ordered for, right? Is it feel ordered for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 bowls of ramen and 4 bottles of sake. It's actually
Okay.
And then I ordered one of each appetizer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and Bao ordered the appetizer list.
I ordered the appetizer. Yes, appetizer. Yes, please. Which one? Yes, please.
All of
I'll have appetizers, and I'll also have lunch. I just pointed the 2 lists.
Let her know
All right.
that he's a little waterlogged. His brain.
Be out as soon as we can. She shuffles off. No.
Oh yeah, did she bring me my towels?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do prestidigitation again, and I'm gonna warm both of them up and give one to Adder for his arm and one for Bao for his leg.
Oh, that's gotta be an advantage on a
Crafty.
medicine check for sure.
Well,
Nice.
it'll make it feel better.
Oh. I tried Mamuos. If
It's not going to make your exhausted go away. It'll make it feel better.
Just
Okay.
the cramping.
I won't bring up your cramping as often.
Yeah, how long? What do you got to do for exhaustion? You just gotta like wait 10 minutes or something.
a long rest, I think.
Yeah. Sleep. You gotta sleep.
Leg cramp, knife wound, take a nap.
Or get the
That's right.
Edma special dessert with bananas in it.
Yes.
I'm a
Spicy nanners.
That sounds good.
Got like Taijin. It's got Taijin all over it.
Tajin.
Served with ice
Or not
cream.
Tajin. Fuck.
tahini.
Tajin. Well, a Tajin is a Moroccan is like a clay vessel that you cook in.
Your clay
yeah.
vessel. That's a mocha. That's something else.
Mocha Hesne
Say-
is made of lava rock.
Yeah, I know.
When
that's
you
what I said.
cast-
Something else.
When you cast prestidigitation, what's it like? I think it's verbal and somatic. So, like, is there something that Adder could see you doing that he
I
could
just-
try to replicate?
I just put my hands together with the towels together and warm them up, and then I just hand you guys those to put them on your legs.
Oh, okay.
And thematically, her book floats out in front of her.
Yeah, my book is. I have to use my book a lot.
Like a little buddy, the book
Mhm.
is.
It's like
That's cool.
if anyone's seen Black Clover, it's kind of the theme of her magic.
I need the final season of that.
Yeah.
Read the manga.
Yeah.
I did already. That doesn't mean I don't need the final season.
That's fair.
True.
Less
Yeah.
annoying voice of Asta.
So after 15, 20 minutes, she brings out, it takes a couple trips. She initially brings out the one bowl for everybody. And let me snip a little picture here.
How
We built
fast
a
can I
separate
eat it?
table for Bao so he can have all of his food on it.
Bao will just grab another table and slide it over to him. I will and a chair from another table to put his leg in.
Come out with one of those big round trays.
To set it
Yeah, it
down
takes
on
like 4 people to bring us our food.
But
It's so good right now. I'm not gonna lie.
But
Bao
it's,
kinda
I
looks
mean,
like,
that, but way more red. The broth is like a deep red on the ones that she's
And
brought
the
out.
eggs are cut into like little halberds of Etma.
Yeah, that or like they look like embers. One of the two.
ooh, yeah, I like that.
You get one of
Um,
each.
yeah.
pork, is that pork?
Yeah, that's tonkatsu.
I'll
Pork
hand
chop
that.
chop.
Tenkatsu
I'll
ramen,
hand.
yeah.
I'll hand that pork to Bao because I won't eat that. I'm picky, I think.
Oh, nice.
And then
Thank
she
you.
comes about. She drops one other like servers behind her, and she like puts the bottles down, like basically one in front of everybody, glass of water in front of Faye, and like they begin to like kind of House of Cards stack bowls and plates in front of Bao. There's the spicy pork plate, um, ribeye beef plate, spicy wolf tuna, calamari, tofu,
Pepper gyoza.
karage, octopus, and some potato shrimps. They're shrimp wrapped in strings of potato.
No edamame?
Oh,
peas,
that's
the
the
sugar
yeah.
peas.
That's
Those are good.
this restaurant. They just bring one for everybody. It's like part of like
Oh,
almost like
chips and-
yeah.
Got it.
Bao eats them husk and all. Before somebody tells him he's not supposed to.
Could this be like Texas Roadhouse, where like the husks are just thrown on the floor?
Thrown on the floor. Can nothing ever be like Texas Roadhouse, where that was the most disgusting thing? Oh my god.
You know the best part of going besides the rules.
Was how people like as a child, it's like, oh neat, I can spit on the floor. And now but then as an adult I'm like, oh my god, this is awful.
Nobody's spitting on the floor. You crack the. Okay, that's a
Hold
technique.
on. You think
That's a
you
technique.
think that nobody puts those peanut shells in their mouth at all and throws them onto the ground.
I don't know. I don't watch people eat peanuts.
And then take their hands and put them right back into the giant barrel of peanuts that you're digging out of.
I'm the germaphobe.
Look, look, if you walk around the corner at the wrong time at the grocery, somebody will be doing something they're embarrassed about. All right. So
I
Yeah,
think
letting it
Adder
rip.
Is like, I think Adder keeps asking about, can I? Right. Yeah, and like all these plates of stuff that he's never had before, he wants to get like a sample of everything.
Bao shares. Bao will share. He'll start telling you about what his favorites are, like the spices in one or another, like the way it's been cooked. Oh, the crunch on the outside is very nice. And he'll overfill. He'll like take stuff out of his bowl and set it into your bowl as it starts piling up faster than you can eat it.
No, this is too. I can't eat all of this spout. Well, I'll try.
Hey,
Yeah, he just keeps trying
Don't
to eat.
don't doubt yourself. You swam to the bottom of the ocean today. You can do anything. And now Bao is being a toxic friend with his support. It's not perfect.
Before we start digging into our ramen, Israfil, who's gonna pour you a cup of sake, and he's gonna pour himself a cup of sake, hand you one cup, he's gonna pick the other one up, and he's gonna stare at you intently, and he's gonna say, "For the glory of Etma," expecting you to say it back.
Just stares at you, grabs the cup, and shoots it back.
Yeah. Oh, it's refill.
Val will drink his sake that like the first one like a bottle of beer. While in between eating. It's just wine, I mean, not that, you know.
No, it's rice, alcohol.
It's rice
Right?
wine.
Rice wine, yeah.
Oh,
It's just
rice
wine though. It's like it's not whiskey.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Sake will jack
I
you
mean,
up.
What?
yeah, I was gonna say it's no joke, but
Chinese moonshine
It's like about 20 ABV.
or Japanese
Oh, okay.
moonshine, whatever.
Okay.
Not 20% ABV. 15 to 20% ABV.
Depending on the sake.
Yeah.
This is Etma sake, though.
Big glory and honor.
Yeah, Etma wants people walking around toasted, bro.
Yeah, for sure. More fights.
also, we're
that
gonna
way.
get into brawls, yeah.
Well, I imagine it's like an Etma lunch sake, right? Like you have you'll have a breakfast
Yeah.
sake and you have like a lunch sake.
But we're in between lunch and dinner because you said it was late afternoon.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So this is your afternoon sake, right? Pre-dinner sake.
Yeah.
I'm sure the hard
Mm.
stuff comes out at night, you know.
No, we always serve hard stuff.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, so I can't go back. I can't retcon it. I mean, that would be. What are we doing? Playing pretend? I said I drink it. Fucking drink it.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
what are some other places in the market? This is very intriguing to me. I would like to go from place to place and look at the things that they have and potentially purchase them.
Sorry, it's just the head motions and I got distracted. I'm tired. Well, Bao, and Wu's gonna grab
Is this something people
Israfil's
do?
cup and is gonna pour him more, and he's gonna pour himself more. And before he finishes his sentence, he's going to hand it to Israfil, stare him down again for honor and glory.
Muted.
Oh,
I think. Bud.
yeah, you're muted.
You've got a lot more drinks to go, my friend. Shoots.
Anyways, yeah, so pretty much anything, just about anything you can think of, you can probably find it somewhere in the marketplace. There's trinkets, there's weapons, armor, food, souvenirs,
Like
inappropriate things that
know.
we won't say on this stream.
you could find hats.
You could absolutely find some hats. There's clothing
No
that are
way.
handmade.
Maybe you could find
You probably buy an anchor if you wanted.
sandwich, anchors, hats,
Mhm.
a little bit sandwich.
Yep, if you're still hungry, I actually know a pretty good sandwich stall.
Okay, what about bull? When you say anything you could think of
You want a
about
bowl? Or do you
no,
want a bowl?
Bao's holding a bowl in his hand. Anything I could think of, huh? What about the table?
Yeah, you could. There's carpenters that sell their work all over. You probably get a custom made table.
Oh, it's
Or
great.
the
What
Mrs.
about
Bao, or
what
Mr. Bao,
about
or they bow.
chill, bro? What about lamp?
You get a lamp.
Whoa, this place is everything, probably.
Adder
What
leans
about-
Adder leans over to Faye while y'all are having this discussion. And he says, "Hey, Faye, do we keep these shoes or?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna just tell you, no, I think we take them off when we put our other shoes back on outside. Or before we go out.
Yeah, do they keep our shoes? And then we-
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
They
confused
don't
about
want
it
your
all.
all shoes for sure.
Bow shoes are probably just like a raw leather that have seen better days for sure.
So
But
I'm
you
curious
guys-
how everyone's enjoying this level 10 spicy ramen
Yeah.
and all the other spicy food. I'm still waiting on the DM to be like, roll Constitution saves or something.
Yeah. You all, mine's
Bow
not
loves it.
hot.
Bow's about this life, bro.
They took it out of my mouth after you guys finished, kind of talking for a little bit as you get your few bites in and stuff. I was going to do that. So I guess everybody except Faye.
Me and Nick feel like this stuff all the time.
Do you?
Might be a more potent batch.
You never know, brother. Like, are you the guy who's like, I can take spicy food, and then
Yeah.
it hits you in the back of the throat wrong, and
Well,
your eyes are
based
like, what? I
on
thought
the
you could handle your
drinking
spice, man.
contest,
The guy who's been
Fate's
talking about
decision.
it like the whole ride.
I'll
there.
tell you what, Israfil and Wu, because you're from the Fire Nation, you can roll with advantage. It is it is the common thing for
What are
We
we
eat here all the time.
con save.
Not together because we just met each other like 30 episodes ago. But
You don't want me to roll?
No, you don't need it.
I mean, you can try some of mine, Faye. Here, have a bite. Wu like takes his spoon, puts like a little bit of like the veggies in it, and like kind of holds it up to you. Try it.
Sure. I'll try it. Then I might just spit it out. No.
Give me a con save, Faye.
I put it
Oh,
when Faye says
That's
I might
fine.
spit it out. When Faye says I might spit it out, I like hearing her say that. I just take one of my empty bowls and I set it over there for her just in case. Nod at her. I got you. You want to spit it out? There's an empty bowl.
What'd you say? Con save?
Yep.
Really?
Really?
Oh, Israfil has not grown accustomed to the food.
Might be a mix of the alcohol and the spice at the time too.
Yeah, again, Israfil's
The
not
lucky
from
roll.
here. And has probably been eating military rations mostly.
Gene, how hot is it?
See, okay, that's everybody. For like Adder, Bow, for you two, it's like you've had like what you thought was spicy food, but this is like a tingle on the lips you've never felt before. Like I think you enjoy it though. You're like, wow, this is hot. Oh, wow.
This feels like similar to pain. There and numb. It feels like numb, like pain. His fruity notes. It's a little bit sour.
Fruity
And-
nuts. Did you say fruity nuts?
You have
Nuts.
COVID?
Fruity notes.
Fruity nuts?
Yes, this one. This one tastes a little like a fruit.
I thought he said fruity nuts.
Kinda warm in here, guys.
Israfil, you're crying.
Just dripping in sweat.
Wait, don't touch your eyes. I think maybe.
Are you like trying to keep the straight face like it's not that hot at all, and there's just like beads of sweat going down his face? But I think what's really getting you is the heartburn. It's not necessarily that it's super hot, but Israfil, you were getting heartburn from the alcohol and the spice.
Your body immediately rejecting the things you're putting in it.
Kind of like
Think of what
burp up.
Israel or Adder would sound like with his tongue numb.
Yeah, you say you're like the lips you don't technically have, or you're like touching them. Ugh. It's like Legolas when he's like
Everything's so
touching his
numb, it's
fingers when
kinda
he's drunk.
Distracting me from my arm.
No fun fact: the muscles around your lips, It's called a sphincter. So he's touching his sphincter.
Yeah, yeah. Sphincters are anything
welcome.
that are anything that close off passageways. I got a couple of
Yep.
them.
In a circle.
So, yeah, that's why earlier when you were talking about the gas thing, I was like, it's not that simple though.
Think about a bird.
There's lots of doors and hallways. There's lots of doors and hallways, as it were.
Woo, as Faye takes the like bite from the food, as you're like holding like the, you know, chopsticks out, and then spits it back in your face. And Faye's lips
Oh, God,
are
my eyes.
Faye's lips are burning.
Is Faye doing that thing where she's kind of losing it a little? Like,
yeah.
Gets up and looking for something, but you don't know what you're looking for.
She chugs the
Whoa.
her whole glass of water. Just make it stop.
I love that. I love watching a grown person lose it over
was your
when they
movie?
eat spicy food.
So that'd be funny if I reached over instead of grabbing my glass, since I'm in a frantic, and grab that bottle of sake.
Oh, yeah, it just starts glowing.
That's what happens.
Oh, great.
Oh, Bao goes to grab his. Wait. Oh. Uh-oh. These.
It's empty.
Yeah, if you just watch Faye chugging it.
Y'all are gonna have to carry me back.
Who's currently
All
like
right.
wiping his face? with-
Make another con save, Faye.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you ate the spiciest thing you've ever eaten and then chased it with rice wine.
Drunker than a.
I don't think drunk is what he's going for.
I know. Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna have time. I don't know if you're gonna have time for it to absorb into your system. Is what I'm thinking.
Lord.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Are you gonna send me after Karameki? Good. What? I don't know what the wow's about.
No, I'm just
He's having some fun looking at his random table. He's got these tables pulled up.
I wasn't on video. I wasn't on video, but I heard Evan go. So
You can see it. You can
He's
see his
doing
face
something
just by
fun.
hearing it.
I heard him hum it too. That's why.
Faye's never really been a drinker with her upbringing. And very shortly after, the word soup makes Faye giggle.
Oh, anytime somebody says soup,
And you're in a ramen shop.
Soup all over me.
yeah.
It's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Hey Faye, here was your soup. Did you like this noodle? Yes, a noodle soup. Is this what you call?
Don't get me going. We can get this laugh started. Nobody will be able to quit.
Good. I want this to be started. I want all my friends to laugh uncontrollably at the ridiculous nature of playing pretend with one another. Says Bao. I guess.
Who's gonna look over once he's cleaned his face? He's gonna look over at Israfil and just see him like sweating, and he's gonna be like, "First time."
Just see daggers. Shut up and drink. Pours you another cup.
No challenge, no glory, my friend.
So how much is Adder drinking?
I mean, just enough to wash down his food. I don't think he's trying to keep up
Okay.
with anybody.
Okay.
And his sphincter.
I was gonna.
Bao drinks a bottle of sake like a beer, and that's where he's gonna leave it at that. It's just he was thirsty, man. He just did a whole lot. You know.
No, he was sucking down water. He doesn't want any more. That's why we went
Yeah,
to a
you know.
soup place after y'all
No,
dived into the ocean and we're just surrounded by
but
water and salt.
after something like that, you just need you need a nice cold one. Fill your
This
stomach up with
the
a bunch of
afternoon sake
fluid.
is chilled, so
Oh, okay, I was about to ask, is this
Ooh.
warm sake? Because usually it's warm.
It's chill.
And it's a sweet
Warm
sake.
is tradition.
breakfast and like dessert and like dinner sake is warm. This is
We're like in between lunch and dinner.
yeah.
So it's room temperature. Like, what are you
No, it's chilled. You know, it's the hottest part of the day. You know, so I mean, it's a it's winter, but you know what I mean. It's
So it's
the not stereotype, the tradition still.
so it's so
After
usually
lunch,
it
it's
would be-
chilled until dinner time.
So this is like the like around the time people are getting off of work. You know, maybe a hard day at the docks and things.
Yeah,
like
there's definitely
that.
some shift changes starting to happen within this time
You
frame.
know, people are kind of getting into their evening routines or whatever. That's the perfect time to have a cold one after a hard day, but you're not trying to get smashed. You're just trying to, after a long day. That's perfect.
The
Called pre-gaming, all right.
the empty plates stack up. Adder was conservative with his drinking. Bow, you're large. You have advantage on your con save for your bottle. Woo and Isserfil, con save for your drunkenness after your bottles. And
I think
20.
Israel
rolled a
drank
nat
more
20.
because it was very spicy, so he should roll with disadvantage.
He is like burping though. That's not because of his drunkenness, because of the heartburn.
Oof. I was good with the
Yes.
spicy food.
Yeah.
No, this doesn't count.
Where is
Dang, I did it again. What the heck? The word soup making Faye giggle also makes Woo giggle.
Going Faye giggles, Woo giggles? What are they laughing at me? I'm just talking about the soup. That's all I'm doing.
As your
Isserfil,
plates,
am I saying soup wrong? Is this not what it is called? Why are they laughing so much? Wait a minute.
Anna
Hey.
reaches over and grabs
Yeah.
the bottle in front of Faye and smells it.
Okay. We
Stu
all
comes
right?
up and she's anything. How was it? Is it good?
Easy.
Why is everyone flinging their fluids on me?
Where is the bathroom?
She points to like a back doorway with like two. You can kind of see like a door on the right and the left. Oh, right there.
Wonderful. Okay. I will be back in 15 to 20 minutes, and I will be ready for dessert.
You should wait outside for him.
Wait.
She
no,
puts down like two little like tickets. One to Isserfil, and then one she puts it in front of Bao as you're standing up.
Okay. Bal's like rocking as he's looking for. Hold on. Okay. Hold on.
With fortune cookies?
Keeps looking at the bathroom and like. Oh wait, I put my money somewhere. Hold on. It's all. Oh. How much is it?
7 gold. They're both 7 gold. Those 7 appetizers, and then the 7 plates Isserfil bought. Each ticket is 7 gold. You see like the bottles on the ticket, but they're zeroed out because you already dropped that bag of gold for the liquor.
After dinner mitt?
Oh yes, of course. Like comes back with these like maroon colored like candy pieces on like a little tray.
Straight up tastes like Big Red.
Tastes like ginger, bruh. That's fucking ginger treats. I already know it. Do they taste like cinnamon or ginger?
Big Red. He
Oh,
got it.
dang it. Oh,
Absolutely.
not even cinnamon, but like corn syrup and.
Um,
Yeah, they've got
What's
little pockets
the-
in them so that when you eat them, they pop in your mouth. So it's got that same like carbonated kind of
That sounds
sensation.
gnarly. That sounds gnarly, dude.
You ever had chocolate with like? Oh, you're missing out, man. Good
Oh,
chocolate.
yeah.
what are the? Is it
The gum that has-
Altoids? It's like cinnamon Altoids, basically.
Oh, I was thinking of the burst gum.
Cinnamon Altoids for shows. Hope to see you guys back.
They like cinnamon.
Thank you, Sue.
Our cash crop.
I'll leave her 2 gold as a tip.
It's
That'll be nice.
Thank you.
you guys sustainably harvest the tree bark, or is it like a raised forest?
Who's
Like
gonna?
Brazil making room for farming cattle in the Amazon.
Who's gonna pop the Altoid in his mouth and change his shoes and walk on outside?
Oh, I forgot
Who's
about
gonna
the spicy bananas.
Not Bao. Bao's gonna go to the bathroom and think about what he could.
And
what
everything spicy
could-
that's going to be coming out.
No. He's gonna think about what he could buy at the market. I mean, obviously, he's already established that you could buy shoes and a table and a bowl and a lamp, but which are all the things he could see at the moment. He's having a hard time trying to imagine something that you could just buy. You just have it. It's crazy.
While Wu's outside waiting for everybody, he's gonna be perusing the stalls just to see if anything interesting catches his eye.
And I'll be looking for a clothing stall to unload some stuff.
Adder takes his shoes off, his slippers off, and puts his boots back on, and
They're
kind of
wet.
like, what? No, Faye dried them for me,
Oh, Fade right, man. Nice.
and I just he kind of like hangs a little bit awkwardly by the door for just a second to like see if somebody comes and takes the slippers he just had on. He just is really curious of how this works.
Yeah, you wait a few seconds and like they come grab them and swap them out.
A little. You hear the sound of a little wooden like clunk, and then the shoes disappear inside the cubby. Like somebody's grabbing them from behind. This only gives me more questions.
Yeah, just kind of like nodding, like this makes sense. Okay, yeah, they take the okay, and then he goes out and he sees where Wu is. Mr. Phil, but he'll wait just outside the door for Bao. Okay.
Bao is going to when Bao comes out. I'm holding a dessert. How many of us are there? 5. So he has
5.
He has 5 of those little bananas rolled around in the dried spices or whatever on a stick.
Oh. Jeez, I don't know how much more I can eat now, but I'll try.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got 1 for everybody. That's what I was doing. Bao sadly hand 1 to each person and looks at just the one in his hand.
So I was trying to look. You guys were talking about
Are you
boots.
Sure? Oh man, not if you don't. Thanks. Daniel. Okay. Grabs it real quick. Are you sure about that? Okay. Won't let it go to waste.
Mr. Phil has the boots of false tracks. Who had the other boots?
The quiet ones. Bao's wearing them.
That's what I thought, but then yeah, there's not on his inventory. Okay,
Yeah, Bao got the quiet.
that's what I thought because I was gonna remind you that you had them when you mentioned about your boots. I was like, I could have sworn you had them. Yeah, you have the quiet
So,
boots.
I've been wearing. So I went to the bottom of the ocean in
Quiet boots.
like basic. Well, which are basically like think of like a fur of an animal, right? Like all the hair outward. So I went in fur. I swam to the bottom of the ocean in fur boots.
A picture of those boots? You had a picture of the ones that Adder got and the ones that I thought. No, maybe I'm just.
There's boots of elven kind. They're kind of like, they're almost like, they're black and almost made of like, they're like wraps. They're not wraps, but
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
they're very sleek, fat, high speed, low drag.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
Won't be
Well,
caught on anything.
That
My
was
bad,
at the
I-
time when you were always tromping around in the bushes and stuff and making noise. So me and Israfil said that those belonged to you.
Yeah, you might have got them on a day you weren't there. Actually, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Cause yeah, about yeah.
I'm in the bandit camp, so he was there for that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
remember-
Yeah, I remember.
Right,
Yeah.
about
I remember you guys
kidnapped.
telling you being like, "Here, you could use these."
Because they do form to your foot, so that's the cool part.
Yeah, that's yes. They actually fit me. That's kind of nice.
Sorry, sidetrack. I just wanted to. I was like, where? I was like, I know someone has them. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head. Do you? All right.
It's really scary that I can sneak up on somebody in a rage. Like that's fucking terrifying.
Israfil is looking for clothes, a clothing stall.
Yeah, basically trying to unload the boots stall that would appraise and purchase.
Gotcha.
boots.
Woo, you're looking for something that interests you.
Yep, I have like my hands behind my back, and I'm just kind of like meandering around, looking at everything.
Turning your nose up at the cheap tourist tchotchke stands, like.
No, I'm turning my nose up at anything that's not Etma related. So there's like other religions selling their trinkets of like Heiwa and like other.
You're
Yeah,
like-
yeah,
And
and
I'm
you're really
like-
making them feel welcome in this like society, in this like open society. They'll let anybody into the city nowadays.
Adder, after you
Really
get
a fan of,
your
like closing the borders back off, I think.
after you get your banana, you see Israfil going off one way. You kind of see Woo just kind of like inspecting stalls as he browses.
I'll kind of, yeah. Okay. I think Adder at the moment is got his belly full, so I think he kind of might want to talk to Israfil, but he's not like rushing to do so. He'll just kind of start following him, but he's kind of distracted. He's looking around at everything, at what people have to sell, like quickly, and then he's doing a lot of looking up in the sky and looking at rooftops.
Give me a perception check. Faye, what are you doing? Or sorry, Bao. You just handed a couple. You handed the banana pop to Faye and Adder. You have like the other ones in your hands, and you see like Israfil going that way, and Adder starts to follow, and you see Woo going off the other direction.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, I won't let it go to waste. Okay, guys, we will meet back up at the pre-established location. And I guess Bao finds himself alone in this giant place.
You look over. Faye's next to you. Faye.
God, See, I thought that everybody had left me.
You see them kind of like parting ways as they go to find what they're looking for. And do you follow anyone? Do you?
I'd be too far away from him either.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking. I wanted to kind of go look at. I see a stand that had like wooden boxes, like the one I put in the chat, and I have my eye on that. Because I'm looking, my egg should be hatching soon. So, I seen those boxes and I wanted to go look at those. But it's along the way with Bao and who am I with? Bao and
At the
Ash?
moment you're with Bao, you guys just left. Like
Yeah.
they started kind of going off, and Bao hands you your.
Look, Bao, banana chips.
Oh, no way! No way! They make them into chips too? This is crazy. I'll come back with 2 bags.
Asian banana chips are good. They're good for you, actually.
That's what Mom always said. 19 perception check at her. As you're kind of looking, like kind of trailing Israfil, glancing at the stalls. You look up, you look back, you like turn back, and you're almost positive for a moment you like saw Kirameki on his broom like go off to the distance. Sorry, his
Wait, does he have
his
the book?
I like trying to get a better view of it, but I'm guessing he's like already too far gone.
gone. He's like the double take, like, oh wait,
Don't we still
Yeah.
have stuff back at that place that we slept at? We never did take our stuff, did we?
yeah, you have your rooms.
Yeah.
I'll kind of like,
Kirameki's stuff is there.
I'll kind of like go up. I'll kind of go up quick to Israfil. I think I just. Sorry.
He's like holding
What
it.
are you buying? I feel like I like came up and interrupted him buying his exchange.
I'm actually not buying. I'm just trying to make sure this vendor stops trying to rip me off for these.
Oh wait, you didn't say soup.
As you say, this vendor, is trying to rip you off. What the heck? Getting a 404 error.
In Foundry?
No.
Oh.
On my page, my magic items page I use.
Is this for the exchange or what is?
Yeah, he was about. This guy is about to, rebuttal his comment about ripping him off.
Oh.
What's up, Severn? It's going crazy.
Yeah, what up? Oh, thanks for the resub, Severn. Appreciate it.
6
We
months?
are
Awesome.
we are adventuring the marketplace, and Mr. Phil's about to find out if he's actually being ripped off or not. Stand. It's not working. There we go. Sorry, technical difficulty.
Elevator music. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. I don't know what that was. If it was for anything. Cool.
I liked it.
Thanks.
Dun, dun.
I'll be dropping an album.
Smokes. Yeah, it's like, I mean, honestly, I have to make a profit too, you know. Like, best I can do is 250 gold. It's a pretty fair price if you ask me.
You wouldn't really be trying to rip me off as I protect you on these walls, would you? And I kind of lay my hand on my sword and kind of not fully unsheath it, but kind of try and intimidate him and like slightly pull it out.
Give me an intimidation check.
Good. This feels a big old boy.
Yeah. Like, whoa, hey, whoa. Not that serious. It's like, fine.
Oh, I think he's serious.
500?
You know what? I'll do 450 since you said you need to make a profit.
Deal. And he puts his hands out.
I'll shake his hand and then put the boots on the stall.
Grabs out from like, opens like a drawer, like under his table, pulls out a sack.
Is it a
500.
bulging sack?
Bulging.
Yes.
Massive sack.
God damn.
TMI.
500 gold. Put a bribe item on you for a bag, or you can just add 500 gold to your sheet, however you prefer.
I'll add it.
Okay.
So it's a good thing I raised boys, huh?
Mr. Phil, as you finish, you swipe the bag off the table and you turn your attention to Adder.
I'm almost certain that I saw Kirimeki flying off that way, and I point and I mean, not. Seems like he was leaving.
I mean, is this really anything new?
No, I don't. I don't guess. I don't understand though. Is
I've
it?
learned not to question him. He always turns back up eventually.
I guess. What's that person selling that Israel just sold that to?
He's got some like leather. He has like kind of some standard clothes. You know, like he has like a rack of like shirts, blouses, pants. Then he's got like some like leather armors, like hide armors, stuff like that.
I kind of, after Israel says it to me, I just kind of look towards that dealer, just kind of blank stare until he's like in deep thought, maybe a little bit of sadness. And then he looks back up towards Israel. So where would I go to sell a weapon?
Actually, you
Like
know
you
what?
would.
I believe there's a blacksmith not too far from here. I have a couple of things to unload there. Let's head that way.
Bow, Faye! Like yell out towards y'all.
I'm gonna try to hurry up and make my purchase.
Yeah, you guys see Bao and Faye at a stall, pretty like on the same kind of aisle as you guys, like same I guess street per se. A few stalls down, she's looking at like these handcrafted boxes, and as you hear them call out to you as you're like kind of looking, like you see Faye kind of like holding up a box. Yeah, Bao and Faye, you guys both hear Adder call out.
Yeah, if I see him turn to like acknowledge me, then I'll just yell. I'll just yell to him same thing. We're going to the blacksmith.
I'll just put my hand up like I acknowledge him.
Kind of like
I
give you
will
guys
wave
thumbs
like a
up.
handful of treats.
A big smile. I'll like smile at Bao and give him kind of a thumbs up, and I'll follow Israel.
Yeah, you guys begin walking off to the around the corner down the next street. It's like a block of stalls and stuff, but woo.
That's
You went the other way.
the
Yeah, you see a couple of the vendors with stuff from the other nation, like otters, otter trinkets, stuff like lanterns for the moon goddess. And you're like, yeah, not here. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. You do find a stall. It's like a literature stall. He's got like stacks of books, history of the Fire Nation, and rules of the Great Feast. And you said you're just looking for something that interests you, so that was something I thought would interest you, or interest
like
Woo.
where
That
you're
is.
going, but to be more specific, I was thinking about it while everyone was having a little montage. I was looking for specifically like anything that's like I'm gonna hold on, where's it at? I'm going to cast detect magic around
Okay.
me, so that like when I'm walking through stalls, I'm looking for like anything that is Etma related that is giving off certain magical properties, like any type, like just any faint aura that has, like, ideally I would find like an old antique or like something really old that like nobody should have on this plane.
Ideally, you would find just, I don't know, some sort of like ancient, bespoke relic of the gods at a market. Just randomly. What do I roll?
Yeah.
What do I roll to
Nobody
find that?
doesn't
What do I roll
watch
to find a
anime
legendary
at
magic
all, or
item?
cartoons. Yeah,
Yeah.
or Aladdin.
I'm-
Let's talk about Aladdin. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, that's the
You
whole
know?
story. The whole story is that one lamp, bro.
Doesn't matter. He found it at a market. Well, he stole it really, but anyway, it was
You
being
have a
sold by
booth.
a.
You
I
have
think
a
we're
booth,
we're
too.
underselling the magic carpet as well here.
Yeah, and nobody here is Robin Williams. So may,
R.I.P.
may the man rest in peace.
It's never good when you see those.
Go.
I would challenge you to say it's sometimes good when you see those. Well, it's
The
always
mystery
good.
of it. It could be good. It could be bad. It could be
Even
nothing.
when it's bad, it's fucking radical. It's like I love it. Even whenever it's bad, I love it.
Here in America, we like extremes.
Mm-hmm. Well, unless you're one of them.
That's right.
Some people in this country
Loading,
don't like
loading.
extremes. And that's what's wrong with it.
This little market. Pretty neat.
Little market,
Pretty
it's
neat.
huge. It's like city
Mhm.
blocks. So cool. It's a little district in the city. I'm assuming.
Do I get to?
Yeah,
do
basically.
I end up buying this box, right?
Oh yeah, I was gonna come back to that
Okay.
stuff. Loading so woolly.
Third level detect magic. Oh.
It's
Oh
a
wait,
snake in a
you don't
box.
get to choose. I
Yeah.
remember now. It's a snake on the box, girl.
Yeah.
I love it. Stop it, Chad. I'm digging it, man. Y'all, man, we came in good vibes today. Everybody coming in
Mm-hmm.
fresh. I like it. Makes me feel good. Thank you guys for feeling so good and laughing, because that makes me feel good and want to laugh too.
See if this one's a little more upbeat.
Yeah, it was like that same thing. Like we were in like we were at some fountain about to right before a boss fight.
I
Just-
thought it was good market music, at least for what I'm doing.
It's literally called Market Day.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. What you got on it? I see the screen.
Oh, it's just my detect magic good. I just felt like dropping it for fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's like, what's he got going on?
That's 30 feet.
Not
I like how
socking more off yet.
in this market track, there's just one person in the back playing a drum arrhythmically. It's like that can't be a song. That's got to be just like
It's a
you
child.
know? Yeah, exactly. Like yeah, when you walk into the Cracker Barrel and you just hear a kid like on one of them like toy accordions or something, or a train whistle. An unattended child just going to town on a train whistle.
You know about Market
Boys
Night.
at
Surely it's not as somber.
No, yeah, it was somber. Somber was yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You're you have your detective mat. You do your eye. You were kind of caught off. You're sidetracked for a second going through those rule books, and you're like, oh, okay, I need to stop this and get back to what I was looking for. And your detect magic's still active, and you do see this. It is kind of like a trinket vendor. I wouldn't want to say witchcraft, but they have like what people sell as religious items, you know, holy water. Not that they have holy water, but you know what I mean. Like, yeah. For Etma.
Just
Yeah,
last
yeah.
night sake, right? It's
Mhm.
after dinner sake. That was holy water.
Nice.
And you do see something glowing, and it looks, it's kind of like a wolf head, but it has like the whiskers of like the dragon, like of the like serpents. Let me just show the picture because I'm just gonna show the Etna picture. Kind of like that dragon head, or that wolf head there.
Okay.
And it's maybe like did you ever have a grandparent that had like the little tiny alligator heads with like the velvet on the bottom, and it's just like a little alligator head? I swear.
With my grandparents that much, so
Okay.
I couldn't tell
I
you.
just thought because it's something I thought it was strange because I remember my grandma had one for some reason.
I'm sure somebody has, but
Yeah.
not the right
So
audience
instead,
for me.
go ahead and describe it to us.
I mean, you can literally like, hold it in like two hands. It's smaller than a football, but it's just like it looks like a little wolf head, but it's glowing pretty bright. See the detect, so it's magical from a religious vendor. She's selling trinkets of Etma, stuff like that. So nothing. It doesn't come up as like. It doesn't catch you as like no one can have this, but it's definitely it is like almost like a direct resemblance of Edma's like wolves that you've seen. But detect magic doesn't tell you what it does, though. It just tells you that it's magical. So
What kind of
Yeah, I
magic?
could
It,
learn
it
the
should
school
tell you
of
what kind of
magic.
magic it is. Yeah.
But that's only if an effect was created by a spell. You learn the spell School of Magic. What's the effect?
And what's it like looking at magic?
Have you ever watched The Magicians?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember when Dean Fogg and Katie, they take the pill to go into the ethereal realm?
Yeah.
Like that. Except it's focused. It's like within a 30-mile or 30-meter radius, so I can see outside of it. But inside everything is looks like an acid trip, and like everyone's having fun, and there's like, I'm just kidding. It doesn't look like that at all. That wouldn't make any sense.
enchantment.
Okay. So this vendor that's selling it, what other things are around? Like, is she selling? Are they specific to Etma, or is it like kind of like a
Like halberd necklaces, a little bit of everything. Definitely has like a rack of halberd necklaces, like holy symbols.
all of Etma though, or like Etma and other?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, she's a Fire Nation vendor, like all Etma. There's some stuff to the fox, which is the elemental spirit of the Fire Nation as well. Primarily Etma trinkets, little fox statues, almost like effigies, or like not effigy, but like dream catcher almost looking trinkets, stuff.
Effigy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's totally an effigy.
Some Blair Witch sticks here and there, you know. Okay, so Wu stops, identifies this object, kind of catches his gaze for like a good couple seconds, and then his eyes are gonna gaze back up at the vendor. Male or woman, or can I tell?
Old woman.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He's gonna approach her, and he's gonna say, I see you also are a follower of Etma. Glory be unto you.
Honor and glory. She's got like a big like a bent like hook nose with a little mole on it, and not gangly, but strings of bangs that aren't kept back in her ponytail. Pretty raggedy clothes. You know, you can. She doesn't really have like a tablecloth, so you can see her like bare feet as well.
Okay. So
That's a witch,
Total hit.
bro, be careful. That's a witch.
thank you. So, where this? I see you've got one of glorious wolves of Etma sitting right here. Where did you perchance come about this item?
Oh, I mean, trying to think of how she would word it. I was almost using the word coven, but that isn't correct.
Memorial Wilds.
I was just
Sister?
kind of runs. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, my sisters, you know, just kind of little knickknacks and things that run in the family.
Inside check.
Family name Paddywhack.
Dog bone.
Definitely seems truthful.
Okay.
It's definitely like weird, but like how is like this wolf head running the family, and why is it magic? But
Yeah. Well, how long has your family been in possession of this?
let's see. You know, she pulls out this like, well, see, I remember my great Grammy gave it to Grammy, and Grammy gave it to Mommy, and about 5 or 6 generations at least.
Made sure Tammy didn't get it. Tammy would lose it.
Yeah.
And you've decided to sell such a special item that's, you know, been in your family for generations?
Oh, down bad. Don't even got shoes on my feet.
What
Shut
strange
up and give her the
addiction
money,
you
bro.
have. Oh, Lord. Well,
I don't
how
like
much-
shoes anyways.
How much are you willing to part with this?
Oh, this. How did that get out of there? I couldn't
Yeah.
want to sell something like this. Oh, thank you.
That's what I was
I can't believe
expecting,
I
but-
almost sold this.
She's down bad, so watch out. Whatever that means.
You know, the great feast is coming up. Just need to save up. I want to make sure I'm present.
Ah. That's
Might
fair.
be my last feast, if you know what I mean.
Well, we know Etma's shining his glorious radiance upon you, and you will be accepted into Valhalla,
Oh, I feel this warmth every day.
as do I.
I think I could. It is rather important, but I really do need the coin. I mean, would you buy it for 500 gold? It's a keepsake, but I really need to sell it.
Was gonna kind of like kinda cough a little bit, and he's gonna kind of look at her. You need 500 gold for the Great Feast, madam. I've hosted great feasts. They do not require that amount of gold.
She is referring to like the festive, like Great Feast Festival in the capital, the grand tournament. It's coming up.
Yeah, she's gonna need 500
Okay.
gold for an admission ticket and food.
Well, and you know, somebody got insurance, and what if my carriage gets canceled that I've rented, and you know, and then somebody, I got a dog sitter, I got to board my dog.
Like- Well, Sonny, I'm going all out this year. I might even fight. My last hurrah, you know.
Wu's eyes kind of like look at her, and you can tell he not pities her, because that's kind of harsh, but like he feels like he's empathizing, like he understands her predicament. 500 gold is a fucking lot for something that she doesn't even know what it does. And in that note, well, what makes this worth 500 gold outside of the two things? Because I'm pretty confident I have seen this from other vendors in the past, and I would have bought it from them. They were only selling it for 100 gold, but I was just a poor young ember at the time, working my way in the church. I mean,
So Wu's game plan is to run her game back at her.
pretty much.
Well, let me show you what it does. And she picks it up. Hold out your hand. And its mouth goes. It like opens up.
Who's gonna kind of like look at her very skeptically, and let's see, hold on, wait for it. 9 knowledge arcana this thing.
I mean, yeah, I suppose.
Just to see if I know more about it. No. Yeah. Shit, right.
Is the cigar better?
Penny's finger trap.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's an even better one. She puts her hand in, I put mine in.
I hope we're
Yeah.
married.
You've seen these, but you've never seen one do this. Now answer the question. Where are you from?
Who's feeling a little, still feeling the effects of the sake a little bit. Thankfully, no one said soup in a while.
You giggle as you think of the word soup.
And he goes, "Alright, I'll bite. Or rather, I'll be bitten. I'm assuming that's what this does." And he places his hand, I guess, inside the mouth. Is that what she's wanting?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's gonna say the Fire Nation.
It crashes down in your hands, or on your hand, and you take 6 bludgeoning damage, and you broke 2 of your what is the hand, like the bones right here in the middle of your palm. They're broken.
So
much did you
it's a fucking bear trap. It's like an
How much
animal
did I take damage-wise? You said 6?
6.
That is hard right now. How do I change? Oh, okay, I changed it there.
Ooh, I don't think you're from the Fire Nation.
I hate this.
Oh, I won't tell anyone. Where are you from?
Is my hand stuck in this thing right now, or did it like?
Yes.
back up?
Nope.
I imagine when she says where are you from? It's like an unnatural strength that you didn't expect as she pulls you a little closer towards her by the wolf's head.
Well, as it shuts, Wu's gonna kind of like stifle a grunt and kind of like whimper a little bit, and since since his hand is half, crushed a few bones in his hand. And he's gonna kind of give the lady dagger eyes at this point. Take a deep breath. He's gonna lean in, and he's gonna whisper where he's actually from.
Her eyes are like go big, and it opens up as you answer truthfully. And take it.
Wait, what?
Forgive me.
Who's gonna reluctantly take the item, and he's gonna kind of look back at her. But he's gonna take it with his good hand because his other one hurts like hell right now. He's gonna look at her and be like, "Is that all it does?"
Yes, he is very cool, isn't it?
Inside check. Damn it.
That's all it does.
Why would it do anything else?
Because I can see that it's enchanted with magic of enchantment.
Yes,
Isn't it enchanting?
it's an if-so facto rinky-dink zone of truth-ish.
Interrogation tool is what it is.
Yeah.
Lame.
No, it's not cool. And damn, I have half the mind to cast Toll the Dead on this bitch. But Wu's gonna kind of after he puts the trinket away, he's gonna pull out his book and kind of she can see the emblem as he opens it and flips to a page and kind of stares at her menacingly. Thinks better of it, slams it shut with one hand and kind of puts it back. He's gonna look at her and be like, "For honor and glory," and walk off.
She kind of bows. Honor and glory.
I don't want to.
She's crazy little bitch, dude. I love her. She's my favorite.
We pan over back to Faye and Bao at the Faye, you do find a nice little box, maybe 6 by 4, like 2 silver. And as you guys are making your way back,
Making my way.
do you transfer? I guess after you get it, do you start transferring your egg to it while it's in the cloth? You're muted.
No, I'm just gonna kind of carry it with me, and I'll wait till we get back to the room.
Okay.
I kind of didn't want to reveal that out in public.
What, that you have that egg? Okay. No, you don't have to. I was just curious if you were doing it immediately or not.
Too.
That's why I asked. Oh.
How far are we from Blue and
They've been, turned the corner, so don't completely know. But as you guys are walking the way they went, Bao, you see a what would it be like? It's like a shish kebab, meat on a stick vendor. It's grilling them.
No way. And you're saying that this is not gold, this is cow? Oh, Indian onion. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Here you are. Faye, you'll never believe. Oh my gosh, look at these. And I'll run over to some steamed buns. Oh wow, there's a pork inside. Here you go. These are amazing. Oh, and I'll get another one. Look at those. And Val will just like kind of dip from cart to cart, vendor to vendor, just following his stomach. And until he's like, oh, I don't know if I could eat another thing. I'm just kidding.
As you say that, you see a vendor with a bunch of animal figurines.
Hey, Fee. Uh-oh. Fee? And Bao will look up for the first time and not like directly at the next food cart and kind of where he's going or his hands as he's eating and realize he's lost. Hello? I'll go to... Is there anybody at... Hello?
Yeah.
Oh. Who's standing?
Am I just still moseying with him, or?
I think what happened was as we were walking, Bao darted off without realizing, like a little kid walking away from their parents in a store. And so, like, I guess his face, you've got your box and everything, and at some point, Bao just accidentally slips down an alley and accidentally slips away from you and gets lost.
See.
I get lost. I kick rocks.
Kind of middle-aged gentleman. Oh, how can I help you?
Hello, sir. My name is Bear. I'm here with my friends, but I seem to have lost them.
Oh,
Do
my
you
name
know
is
where I
Tom.
am? Hello, Tom. It's nice to meet you.
It's not Woo or Sue or Lou.
Yes. Hey, it's funny. It's funny. Lots of people have those names here.
I know, right?
I have a friend named Woo. A friend named Woo. Tom, very cool guy. Would you like... And I'll reach in my pocket. Would you like a bun? It has pork inside. You'll never guess what's inside. It's pork.
Mm-hmm. You can keep it.
Okay. You said so.
Anything here interest you, or is he kind of like, does his hands out over? There's a bunch of different little figurines. They're like a few inches tall. Various animals, dogs,
These are all very cool.
griffins, serpents, elephants, horses.
Or these delicate things.
Oh, just
Fancy.
some people are collectors, you know.
Yeah, I have one of these. You would not believe, right there. And I'll take my little leather strap and on the end a little goat figurine. You'll see. Not bad.
Like, oh, that looks very well made.
You would know. Here, would you like to see? And I'll hand it to him.
He like puts up like a little monocle thing and kind of turns it. Just looking at it.
Yes, it's not exactly like goats that I've seen, but it's pretty close. It was given to me by some men by the river.
By the river. Like this river? And he kind of like points in the direction of the river.
No, this river was at the Water Nation. And, with big wall. Lots of soldiers. This man was also soldier. The top soldier, lead the guy.
Oh, are you trying to sell it?
Well, maybe, I don't know. It is very cool, but, maybe, what is, trade? We could trade, maybe. What do you have to trade? Is this one figure worth 2? Bao, trying to drive a hard bargain in a very obviously an innocent way. He has no idea what that is and what it's worth. And he's bad at bargaining.
Well, I mean, I think we could probably 1-for-1 it with, and he points to a couple different various animals. It looks like, points at like a griffin, a lion, a couple different looking goats, the elephant.
It has to be kind of cool. But your man likes goats.
There's raven statues. He's like, I think we could probably get 2 of these for this one. But I mean, and then there's the horse, but I wouldn't 1-for-1 this one.
Well, let me ask a friend. Bao will take the shield off his back and move some stuff aside and set it down. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Bao.
And he'll knock on it. Hey, what do you think?
Let me take a look.
You're awake. Yeah, what do you think? Oh, this is Tom. Thor, this is Tom. Tom, this is Thor.
Theodore.
Well, I thought we were on a friendly nickname basis. But I am introducing you to the person. I apologize. Tom, this is Theodore. You get it? And Theodore, this is Tom.
Tom's is kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like in awe at the moment.
So he wants
a large
to trade
deal.
Theodore. He wants to trade this one goat for maybe 2 ravens or 1 of these. What do you think?
Oh, well, I think pretty fair.
Oh, which one do you think's the coolest? Which one do you like, Theodore?
Which one does Theodore like?
Roll a dice.
2, 3.
Give Theodore a personality with wants and desires.
Yeah. 6. It's perfect. I only need to roll a d6. Well, if it had to be up to me, I think I would take the, I like that dragonfly over there.
Whoa! I didn't
Reminds me
know
of
dragonfly.
some of the ancient creatures I've seen.
You had a lot. You have got the big long history. You've not gotten into. Well, Tom, you heard the man. You heard Theodore. We will trade for dragonfly and nothing else. Hard bargain we tried. And Bao will turn, you know, his chest out and his head up, and then like, but kind of almost insecurely like eyes back and forth towards him to see how he feels about about it.
About how who feels about it?
The vendor.
Um,
How he's taken the deal at the bargain. He turns away like he doesn't care, but his eyes are deceiving him.
He's like, oh, excellent, but he's still kind of like looking at the door. Yeah, no, we can make the trade.
Will. In that case, you only have one thing to say. Val will place both hands on the front of the table there and like kind of lean over top, like imposing his full figure over Tom. Let's shake on him. And then it, like sticks his large hand out towards him.
Your hand swallows his.
I shake it gently, but firmly, but I don't want to crush his hand. Yes, you're very hard bargain. I'm very hard bargaining. But okay. It is deal.
Could be on your sheets.
Okay. Will. Now, can you tell me where my friends are?
Nope. Who are who are they?
Ah, you love them. These guys are great. Okay, you get. Bao spends a little too long kind of describing all of his friends and cool things about them. And yeah, so then that's like we were staying this morning. We were just at this bar and it was crazy. And then I kind of like describe what the bar looks like. Yeah, and then we had to go swimming out in the ocean and. So maybe he picks up on the bar being like where they might be. Yeah, and then I was like, yeah, let's Heather, you know, we should go swim out into the ocean. Yeah, do you have family?
Yeah, I do.
Nice. Yeah, how big? Big family?
No, just two children, wife and
What are
stuff.
their names?
Tim and John.
Tim and John and Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yep.
like this. It's like you took Tom and turned it into John and Tim, like the T, and then also the on. That is very clever.
Wife's idea.
She is very clever. You listen to her. You smart man.
Does Bao just start to wonder again?
No, Bao's gonna sit here and talk to this guy until he tell him his whole life story, and then ask this man his whole life story until he politely sends him off, or not so politely sends him off until he gets hungry again.
Close the shop.
Yeah, until like yeah, completely miss all the social cues unless they're like blatantly said, and yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you guys have you seen this man's trinkets? They are amazing. I'm telling you. They're just like engaging with other people as they're walking by. Kind of like Bao grew up in a town of 20 people or something, you know? There are no strangers.
You start like accumulating like a crowd of people at his shop.
Yes.
Check these out.
do it. Hey, oh, is this? Let me help you. I'll like, if somebody's carrying something heavy, Val will like help them. Hey, I can hold while you look. Yeah, it's not this bad. Have you met Theodore? You hear some crazy stories. No, this is Bao. This is Bao all the time. Nice, friendly guy.
As the crowd accumulates, and over to Adder Nisrafil walking up to one of the larger, like, actual buildings in the district. Do
I hope I have the flail on me. I think I do. I haven't even looked though.
see why you wouldn't.
I
Huh?
may have gave it to Val.
And me what?
The flail.
Yeah, I've got.
Oh yeah, Bow's got it.
Yeah, I've been using it as so like the anchor was the flail and stuff like that. I've been using it like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was coming, but I'll still tag along.
I'm gonna sell the flail that I've been using.
Yeah, I was
Dang,
going to.
man, dang.
I didn't know you was using it.
I thought it was a gift. Like, okay.
That's all.
You want the boots back? You want the shoes off my feet too?
Yeah, you walk up to it and it's got two, like, kind of perched dragons on each side with the mouth is kind of like the brazier. I guess you know how almost like a gym or like a small, like, 4 set of stairs in front of like a town hall or something like that. It's just, so this guy's got like 4 little stairs that goes up into it, and the doors are actually like open. There's swung open during the market day, and it's got like stand after stand, like barrels with the sword stuck in them, racks of weapons. It's like a
Literally the bargain barrel swords.
yeah. But they have like there's nice ones like hanging up on racks, you know, almost like if you go to like the guns, you know, weapon store, and like the back wall's got like the
You go
nice
to a
stuff
gunfight
back
and there's a
there.
barrel full of pistols.
Yeah. So lots to browse.
Adder, why did you come this way?
Well, I'll just look around. I originally thought that I still had the flail in my pack, but I forgot that I gave it to Val because it was getting a little bit heavy for me. So I'll still take a look around, though. Got some coin.
At least you know it's safe. We're safe.
I'll go and see what all they have.
Counter. And kind of pull to the side my pack and start pulling out a couple things. I'll pull out some javelins that I had stored.
Just in your pack.
Yeah, they're like 2-piece.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Hey, just trying to offload these. I'll take 3 gold for them
Yeah. Fixed him up. Starts just kind of inspecting them. Loading screen. Loading screen.
My dog has been sitting here staring at this plate that has just like I cut a piece of bread into like batons or whatever to like dip them in as a snack. And I set a plate down and she's been staring at it for probably 30 minutes. And then finally she comes running, like she left the room and she came bolting down the hallway, grabbed one, turned around and just bolted out. Like I couldn't see her like, as quick as she could. So I let her do it and then she just did it again. Like I guess after she got done with that one, she like, I could hear her getting a head start all the way down. It's not like she was at the door. She was all the way down the hallway. Go, go, go.
How much did you ask for? Yep. No problem. Let me get you yeah. As soon as you said 3 goes, oh, absolutely. And he writes up like a
You.
yeah.
You can put a new edge on the sword for me. That'd be great.
Okay. I'll swing by tomorrow around the same time. Should have it done.
I'll ask, like, is this a big operation? Do they have a lot of like
Yes.
forges going?
This is like I don't want to say a Bass Pro Shop, but it's the finest. It's definitely this like blacksmith shop or weapon shop is bigger than Clamor's Clamoring, and that was in the capital of the Water Nation. This isn't even a capital.
What's it called? If it's one of the biggest establishments, it's gotta have a name.
I'll approach the. Yes, they do armor and everything in here. I'm guessing there's armor all.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll ask. I'll approach the desk too. Yes, do you do custom armor? Looks like you do. I have
Of course.
2-piece. Well, I have this, and I'm currently wearing the leather armor.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like pull my half plate around. Could you? How long do you think it would take for you to combine this leather armor to be worn underneath this half plate armor?
Oh, you just want a layered. So, let me check our log. He like pulls out a book.
I'm willing.
I mean, pretty sure with our current log, 4 days should be done.
How much would it cost for it to be done by tomorrow?
Well, since you're providing the materials, I mean, it's really just labor fees, so 200 gold, I think, would be good for labor.
And this would make it go quicker and have it done tomorrow morning, perhaps.
If you want to expedite it, you're looking like 500.
I will. I noticed, and Evan, if this is not right, I think, because I have 2 of them in my inventory. I don't know if I'm supposed to just have 1 or if I am supposed to have 2, but I will.
It should be 1.
Okay.
I only see 1, and I see the Mariners and I see the half plate.
Okay. Yeah. Mariners, half going to put down on the table was going to be, I'm showing a quantity of 2 uncommon bribes.
Oh yes, you have 2 of those.
Okay, I'm going to put one of them on the table. This should be more than enough, right?
He like kind of opens it up, with a couple of fingers. Sounds good. Then
I'll take my armor off, and I hope I have clothes. I think I
yeah, you'd have like your Under Armour clothes on. He asks, what's the name?
The snake hammock.
Yeah.
My name's Adam, and I'll reach my hand out. Adder Kobrethian.
Shakes your hand, and he starts writing down on like a form. He's hands you a transaction sheet. Just bring this back tomorrow, or around the same time. Should be done.
Thank you so much. It looks like you do excellent work here.
You guys together?
Yeah, you could call us.
Well, yeah, I didn't mean like that. Like I saw you walk through the door together.
And like, they hold hands. You guys should grab hands.
He's like, just the sword will be covered with this. Then he takes the sword.
Yeah, and great sword.
What was your name?
What do you think it is, Woo?
I'm gonna say stew.
Nope, it's Foo.
That's close.
Thank you so much, dude. You're a great help.
I'll do what I can. Try to make an honest work. You guys do hear like, clanking. Like you see like people as people are like kind of looking at racks. This is a good, well-employed establishment. There's workers like helping people at the racks out. Like almost like when you go to a clothing store and someone always stops you. If you find everything all right, or it's that kind of.
Almost
They're
like
well
when you go-
well
I don't wanna say
employed.
Bass Pro Shop, but
Yeah. Do they do that? I've never been to a Bass Pro Shop, so I don't know if they do that there. I just know they're big. No? Not that I
you even
recall.
capitalist, I mean American.
Right. And for time's sake here. How you guys start making you guys make your way out.
Take 'em away.
Faye's like, you see, like as you walk out, you notice Faye kind of looking around, trying to you gather her up. You're going back the way you came, and you see Bao, like this horde of people at this figurine shop.
Now,
I'm currently fixing something for somebody, oh no, so easy, here, let me, and there's like a vendor from across the street that's, was charging for it, and Bao's just doing it for free right there. Oh, too easy, yes. I have somebody's cart held up and helping them fix the wheel on, whatever. Oh no! And I've got like a kid on each leg. Oh, they're going to stop me! And I'm like stomping around with them. Somebody help! Somebody help!
Val, are you asking, or I'm going up to Val, I'm gonna get him.
Does the crowd audibly go, "Aw"?
Yeah.
Right here, dragging him. Come on.
Look, Mom, he's so big.
Whoa! You think that's big? Check this out. And I'll
Just
read.
gonna mumble under my breath all the time. Say he's gotta be watched.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everybody's like, holy crap.
I'll go into a rage and like grow really tall and like I'll juggle the kids. Like, really- It's them, Dom. This is my friends. Look, there they are. Hey guys, come meet Tom, and Sue, and
I'll
Chu,
wave it. I'll wave it.
and
Tom.
Lou. Yeah. And-
Woo, where did you go after you wandered off from that stall?
To an aid station.
Okay. As things wind down, you guys get bow out of the crowd, and you guys see Woo with like a wrapped hand. He's like in a sling.
Why would I be in a sling if I just broke my hand?
Keep it above your heart. Duh.
Oh my god.
First day.
Jeez.
Wow.
I took, you know,
Although,
courses.
you could just heal yourself too.
Woo. Hey, woo.
Waiting for the long rest that could, you know, heal everything and give me my spell slots back.
True.
What I'm probably
Hey.
about to go do.
Woo. Who did you punch? Did you grab your thumb like this? You know, you have to keep it on the outside.
No, I found an interesting object though. That, yeah, it'll come in handy, I'm sure, at some point.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna go head back to the tavern. I think that's enough adventuring for me today.
Let me see you.
Ow.
I still have an arm that's cramping occasionally.
Oh yeah, and your like eyes are, if you had the ability to have bloodshot eyes, they would be bloodshot.
Got you.
Same goes for Bow. You got like dark rings going under your eyes.
Yeah.
Bags.
Get it back and
What a fun day.
over.
This place is great.
Yeah.
Adder walks up to Woo, puts his arm around his shoulder, and says, "I'm ready for bed."
Get off me.
Oh, Woo. Classic guy. Am I right, Tom?
Actually, Adder, Wu grabs out this little wolf-headed object that's made of like stone and whatnot. Its mouth opens. You wanna play a game?
Sure. I
Uh,
guess.
Go ahead and put your hand in this object.
Okay.
Yeah. He's your friend. Trust him implicitly. He would never obfuscate information from you for his own
Okay,
happiness.
yeah. Put my hand in there.
Try to think of how to word this.
Oh my god, you're so manipulative.
I don't really have anything on Adder, so like it's probably not gonna. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
So how can I word this to ask a question where I can get something? The information broker. Woo.
You know what? I'm just gonna. Where are you from?
I'm from Xian, just outside the Chunqian Springs.
I don't know if anything happens if they answer.
Nothing
correctly,
happens.
Yeah.
so- How old am I?
Nothing happens. Survey says, or
Seeing like a veteran adventurer walks by with like a level 1 adventurer with like a.
I would
magic
like to
sword
slide a
that's,
hand.
Like,
Can
they're
I do
swinging
a
around this fire sword and they're like
can I-
first time.
Can I do a sleight of hand, Ethan? Or Evan? Can I do a sleight of hand and try to, because he only has one hand working, right? Okay, so
Don't
could
worry, Ken. I do it all the time.
sleight of hand, put his other hand in it and ask him how old he is?
roll me a sleight of hand.
And you know what? It
In like a
I
fun
mean-
way, like I'm like, it's a fun game, and I'm like feeling around, put his hand in. Okay.
What is the
obviously
counter?
Wu lies.
Is there a counter to that? Like dexterity save or something?
Yeah, let's see.
Do I get advantage because he has one hand?
Or it's
I think it'd be like an acrobatics with disadvantage. Yeah, with disadvantage though.
Rolling?
I rolled a 2.
Hey, it's okay. I may roll worse. See what happens. I also rolled a 2. So like he grabs it and like I grasp it and we're just playing tug of war with it now.
For it's like for a sec, but your hand's still like in the sling because you didn't want anybody to heal it up, and he's able to like get it over on switched around to your hand. And how old are you?
Well, I'm gonna retract my hand and say, "Give that back, or it's going to end very badly for you."
Ooh, whoa!
Not losing 2 hands tonight.
Is this what happened to your hand? But you did not tell either.
No,
Did you
no.
know?
I had to work very hard to get this item. Don't worry about it.
You know, it would
It's
be
not what I asked though.
to heal your hand.
My hand will be healed in the morning.
Yeah, heal it with your power from your goddess, Israfil, since he does not have the power from Etna right now. But you still have the power from your goddess. Use your
I
goddess.
can heal my own goddamn hand. Adder,
Oh,
give
okay.
that back.
Tasty.
Who's gonna snatch it, toss it in, 180, storm off towards the tavern.
What's wrong with this guy?
It doesn't seem like a very fun game at all.
I know.
As you guys kind of stroll and banter back as he storms out in front, Wu, you are the first one to make it back to your room, and you open the door, and there's a bundled cloth book
Oh, like a
on your
body.
bed.
Somebody's framing him.
The little piece of paper next to it.
Okay, well, before this goes any further, I am tired of surprises.
Healed for 7. As you see the book and the note, it kind of like pans back over to them finishing getting back to the tavern, joking around about, the jokes about your hand and the stuff, and that's where we're going to end the session.
Good
So,
session.
yeah, man, that was fun, guys. You guys are fun.
Good shopping session.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG's. Hey, you got 9 for free.
I made
It is.
500 gold. I mean, I'm not.
I got an item that's so far been useless and very
I got-
detrimental to my health.
Wait. So the one time you've tried to use it? I've had this for 10 minutes and it has not provided any worth to me. I'm upset. Woo needs to like, we need a spa day next. Is what we need.
But all right, appreciate everybody that hung out. Thanks for the resub, Severin.
You're the bomb.
Yeah, thank you for
Thanks, Emma,
the support.
running.
You're welcome.
Dude.
Let's see, what's tomorrow? Tuesday. My back's super tight from practice.
You
You're
stretched before?
yeah, a little bit.
I put
Little
your hand
warm
in
up.
the- I put place your hand inside this wolf skull. Did you stretch
Yeah.
properly like you knew you should have
We
before?
don't even know what it's called.
I don't yet, do we?
The variety stream with gear from 8 to 3, and then I come on after that.
Yep, 3:30 to 7:30. Mama woos.
Boys.
So full day of stuff to tune into tomorrow. I'm gonna try and close this before the ad starts. So
Okay.
thank you everybody. We appreciate it.
Love you guys.
Love you. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys next time.
Good night.
Bye.
Night.